Tony, I gotta ask you about the SHREDmill, man. How did you come up with that idea? Like, what is it even?
It's the simplest thing ever. So you got to train speed inside if it's hot out. You got to train speed inside if it's cold out. You got to train speed inside if you don't have any space. The only way to do that's on a treadmill. The only problem with treadmills is they move underneath you. Okay? Then they brought out these curved treadmills. The problem with those, if you ask anyone, I was screaming 10 years ago, tells you to reach forward, strike in front of your body to get that belt moving, because hitting a downhill portion of a belt gets it moving, and then it brings you into upright position, and then after about 5 to 6 seconds of running incorrectly on it, it puts you in top speed maintenance. Okay, that's not football, that's not 40. We want to learn how to explode and create force and pick up speed the whole time. So I patented a continuous hill adjustment on a manual treadmill 10 years ago, patented a progressive magnetic resistance system. So now we can create any hill, which is great, and we can create any sled resistance, which is great. But we set up the patented resistance system so 3 to 5 steps you can get to 60 to 80% of your max V, and that's where speed is made. And people don't understand that. When people run a 40 at 25 miles an hour, they get to 15 miles an hour in the first 5 yards. They spend the next 35 yards getting the next 10 miles an hour. So really training that explosive force into your form and doing it inside and tracking it, seeing how guys are responding or not, supersetting it with leg training, because leg power is acceleration power. So it's so easy. We call it get fast, fast. It's not hard. One thing I'm most proud of is who's purchased them. So Anquan Bolden was our first purchaser in year 7 or 8 of his career, played 14 years. Mark Ingram was our second purchaser. Kareem Jackson was our third purchaser. Now all these guys played 13 to 15 years. Gerard Mayo, now the head coach, bought one for his last 2 seasons in New England. I hadn't trained Gerard since the NFL Combine, from when you went 3rd to 1st round back in 2008. But he called me like in 2014, get me a SHREDmill up here, trying to play another year or 2. Eric Berry bought 2. Travis Kelce just bought 1. So it's like, it's a who's who of almost Hall of Famers or 15-year NFL vets, all 100 starts, that bought one and know the importance of it. And recently, people thought it was a fad, but we've sold over 100 now to private facilities and high schools, and they're really seeing, I call it, how easy speed is.